Hello, this is Kazuyoshi Hisano. This is a podcast program, and the title of this program is Habits Craft for Your Future, Transforming Thoughts and Actions. Well, I've been discussing about the habits and of course routines, and we have done this through the season 1 and 3. And now we are stepping into the little bit new area of how to perform at the best, at the peak moment. And this ability to perform at the best level is very important in our life. So of course, if you're an athlete, you may have a game or competition that you want to do your best. But even if you're not an athlete, you may have a presentation or a big event or propose, or there are various things, there's moments that you will need to pull the best out of yourself. And because we have not learned that much about how to perform well, particularly at a very important moment, I have decided to think well and start forming a structure for performing at an important moment. The ability to perform at that moment will be described or broken down into followings. And of course, there are several, and I will just highlight some of them. So, and in the following talk, I would like to explain each of them in a little bit detail. So, to me, the most important thing for us to perform well is to relax. Relax at the moment that you will need to do your best. I know it sounds simple, but I have a question whether you will know the importance of relaxation. Of course, these days, we learn a lot about mindfulness or yoga or meditation. So people are starting to understand the power and importance of relaxation. However, the reason behind that probably is not explained sufficiently. So therefore, I'm going to explain a little bit about that. So it's very simple. When you are nervous and overreacting, maybe your performance will not be good enough. So by relaxing, you'll be able to pull your best, and that is backed by your practice or study or preparation. So when you are relaxing, your brain will help you do your best based on what you have prepared. But on contrary, if you are not relaxed, then your brain and body and all the muscles become stiff, and so that you can't work or act smoothly. Therefore, in my view, relaxation is very important. But not only this, from the brain point of view, when you are relaxed, it seems that your frontal lobe or frontal cortex, which is the part of your brain, but actually it's above your eye. That area, when that area is activated, of course it's working all the time. However, when it's working well, you will be performing very well because of you will encounter a lot of nice ideas, and also your motivation will be high. And in order to set your brain, particularly the frontal cortex or frontal lobe, well, it is necessary that you will relax. And particularly like dopamine is some material that is playing a huge role in your brain. And when you're relaxed, obviously the dopamine will be produced a lot, particularly towards the frontal cortex. And therefore, it seems that this is what actually is still is probably gonna take a long time for the research and investigation. When your frontal cortex, supported by your dopamine that is generated from your brain, well, as these works together, you're gonna be creative, high motivation, and you will perform the best. So going back to everything, so relaxation will be the trigger for this process. And the other thing that comes to my mind about improving the ability to perform at the peak moment, you'll need to be in your comfort zone. Like you'll need to familiarize the place that you're going to do something. In my word, that it's about comfort zone. So I urge you to make the place that you will perform part of your comfort zone. It means that when you are in some place or doing something for the first time, it's not your comfort zone, and then your performance will become low. And of course, we can explain this, but all not necessarily fully scientific. But we can imagine that when you are in the away, think about baseball or basketball or soccer, football, whatever. When you are in away, it's gonna be a struggle. Not just because of the fans, but because of that is not the place that you really usually are part of. However, when you come back to your home game, you all know all about the stadium or a ground or the people around you, and then you feel much more comfortable, relaxed, and then you'll be able to perform. So making the place your comfort zone is important. And in order to do that, of course, I'm going to talk about this next week. But however, if you go to that place so many times, that will be your comfort zone. And then you can perform better, far better than when you have been there for the first time. Well, another thing is, of course, related to the comfort zone. So we need to make the place or the things that you're doing, and so that you will be accustomed with them. So you feel if that is natural for you, you're going to be able to perform better. And also one thing that I want you to familiarize when you are really in the process is this. Make a lot of mistakes. Making a lot of mistakes at a particular area, then that will be your comfort zone. Why? Of course, because we learn from mistakes. And also, when you are trying to recover from the mistake, you're going to be acting seriously and thinking about that all. Therefore, your performance will be better. So don't worry if you have failed. It's okay. But the more that you experience and you put yourself in that position or that role, and then you'll be able to increase or acquire one of the important skill to make the place your comfort zone so that you can perform very well. And the third one is Japanese, and I believe or assume that you won't understand what I'm trying to say, but it is called 弾力. 弾力 is a difficult word to translate, and I'll say that you have a guts to hold to what you're doing. So you're stable and powerful when you have 弾力. This is a Japanese term. So 力 means ability, so the guts that you will be there. And in order to do that, you'll need to learn about goal, cause, those kind of things. When you have a certain reason that you are doing and certain rules that you are doing that, and you feel confident, and then you will be there, you stick to what made of you and what you are going to aim for. And those are part of the 弾力. You won't be significantly influenced by anything. You just stay there and stay calm and comfortable, and you are going to be if you are going to be the strong person that has that energy, you'll be able to do your best at the big moment because you are stable, you are strong, and you are goal oriented. Okay, I think I will need to delve into the detail of these kind of things later on. However, to touch the surface, we have these kind of things like relaxation and make the place a comfort zone, and also the 弾力, which means that you have a guts to do what, right? So this is about the ability to perform very well at the moment. That is important for you. Okay, thank you very much. So this is today's program, the end of today's program, and I hope you will listen to this again. Thank you very much.